Yes. So we are back, and it's on page 55. It's a poem about a train and a railway station written by Rabindranath Tagore, 1861 to 1941. Okay. Wrote many poems. He's a world famous poet from India. Novel plays and essays. He won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913. He is the only person to have written the national anthem of two countries, that's Bangladesh, Amar Sonar Bangla, and India's own Jana Gana Mana. So you must be knowing him. He's written you must know these things. So we'll read about this. So before reading or going to the explanation of this, what is this railway station all about? You must have been on a train on a long journey or a short one, and you know the scenario of the station. And station is the best part to learn things in life, to know the value things of life, to look at people, understand what are people like, how are people moving around. You learn a lot if you are at a railway station, because there are thousands and thousands of people coming and going with different problems, different happiness, different sorrows, different work, and different situations, and no one knows anybody. They are just travelers. They are just coming and going, and the trains are also coming and taking these people and going, and so many people are working, so many people are living of the railway station, so many people are traveling because of the railway, so many people are beggars are there who get shelter and they get their living. Tea stalls, cake stalls, and food stalls, and cold drink stalls, and coffee, tea, bread, omelette, fruits, games, cards, ludo, what not you get, water, everything. People are running, coming, going, coolies, and those ticket lines, people are rushing in that line. If someone goes on the side, they start shouting. It's a huge affair, a chaos. That's all about a railway station which happens, and that's what it is. So I came to the railway station morning and evening. I love to watch the coming and going. Hubbub of passengers pressing for tickets. Down trains boarded, up trains boarded, ebb and flow like an Austrian river. Austrian river, right? And ebb, is the part which flows into the river, just as if people are hurrying into it, into the sea. That's called an ebb. When the sea flows away from the land. Have you seen the sea comes into the land and it goes away, the ebb, and it takes away, it's going away. So people are going in the train, and like an ebb, it's going away, taking people away. And flow like an Austrian stream. The delta type, or the wide part of the river which goes into the sea, like that, the platform. People are rushing in, coming and going into the trains. Some people sitting there ever since morning. Other people missing the train by a minute. Day and night clanking and rumbling. Train loads of people thundering forth. Changing direction at every moment. Eastward, westwards, rapid as storms. Continuous coming, continuous going. Crowds can still fill the stage in an instant. And suddenly the guard's flag waves the train's departure, and suddenly everyone disappears somewhere. Stage is the, what's a stage? Where actors do their acting stage. Here in this line he's trying to say, crowds can fill the stage in an instant. That's the stage, the platform he's calling a stage. Everyone is acting, everyone is doing something or the other, so you just sitting and looking at it. If you ever get a chance, go to Muzaffarpur railway station, buy a railway ticket, sit quietly in a place. A railway ticket is for 1 or 2 hours, 10 rupees I think so. 10 rupees or 5 rupees, I don't know, must be 10 rupees. It's been a long time. You sit quietly. Take a place, nice place under the fan or somewhere where you can sit and see people, and quietly sit and see people watching. Watch people who are around you, different type of people and different things going on. You will learn a lot. You will know what is human mankind, how people are rushing, they're coming, going. This train is going eastward, westward, this side, that side. People are coming in, it's never empty. A train stops, so many people are getting down, so many people are getting up, someone is left, they're shouting, someone's train is missed, again he's waiting for the next train when the next train will come. Someone is shouting at the ticket counter, why my reservation is not done, why is this not happening, when will the train come, why is it late? Some children are crying, mothers are trying to keep them quiet, some children are running around, the mother is running after them. Someone has stolen someone's bag, that thief is running. Beggars are coming and someone is cleaning the platform, and these hawkers are selling their tea and coffee and fruits and whatever, everything is going on there. And then the train comes and the guard fellow waves his flag, he blows the whistle and the train leaves, and suddenly a whole lot of people are gone. But within seconds again the stage is filled, again people are there. Trains are coming and going, so many trains are coming and going and doing whatever it's wanting. And so people are getting restless. People at platforms get restless, they want to come in time, and when they come in time the train is late. Continuous coming and going, there is never stoppage. If you go to Howrah station in Calcutta, Bombay station, and best is Howrah station, that's the biggest station ever. 21 platforms, 23 I guess, 23 platforms. 23 platforms. East, north and south and west side trains all leave from there. Junction after that, the train lines are not coming into the land. That's the stop. Howrah is finished. You stop there. Chennai, you go and finish. Mumbai, you go and finish. You stop. But Delhi goes through. Delhi you can pass through it, but these are the Chennai and Mumbai and Kolkata I guess. You just stop, after that you don't travel. And guess somewhere down in the south, after that the rail lines are not there, that's Kanyakumari side, so train goes and comes back again. So continuous people sleep in the platforms, they're waiting for the trains are late or they have not got the reservation. There are some long route trains which come from far away and they don't get reservations, so they are coming from far away. That train does not go through their village or their town, so they come to Kolkata, they stay there, they're waiting when the train is going to come. Some trains come from Assam, they come to Howrah from Assam, and then they stop at Howrah for 5-6 hours. They reload passengers, again add in bogies, and they then go off to, suppose they are going off to Kashmir. From Assam to Kashmir, or they are from Delhi, it will go down to Kanyakumari, so it takes a stopover at Howrah, Calcutta. So that's what is all about the railway station of Rabindranath Tagore. It's a beautiful poem that people are coming, and it's a place where there is, it's a place where people never stop going. It's never empty. Even on the pandemic, it was not empty. People were there, coming and going, emergency people, emergency trains, special trains. Beggars are there, they don't get a place to live outside, so they live on the platforms, they sleep there, that's their home. So many people's families are running because of the railway station, tea shops, so many shops, you get bag shops, you get chain shops, people are polishing shoes, and everything is available. You get good food, and there's always a hubbub of passengers, people are coming and going. That's the place where people come and going, no one knows each other, but constant people are. Where they are going, no one knows, but they are going and they are coming. Okay, So this is all about the poem. You learn it and learn it by heart and do the question answers. Okay. Next class we'll do why the sea is salty. We'll come to know why the sea is so much of salt. Why the sea is salty. Okay. Till then, take care. Bye bye. See you and God bless you and take care of yourself. After the sea and salty, the kidnapping of Sita, I will start the question answers. I will ask you, you should complete your question answers by then, of the whispering leaves, the man who grew feathers. I have told you the donkey's tears, the coral I have done, the man who grew feathers, whispering leaves, dangerous journey, railway station you have to do. Next we'll do why the sea is salty and the kidnapping of Sita. This book will be done. Okay. So bye bye, take care and love your parents, respect them and have fun. God bless.